Ow, ow, ow.
I've done this before.
But I want to do it because I haven't done it before. So today we're going to do basic scooter tips. If you're wondering why the trampoline's in the house, you can click right here. Great video. We had a lot of fun doing it. Catering was lots of fun. We had a great time. My parents hate us. They want us to leave again and go to Australia. Oh! Fly! Okay, so now we're gonna do feet placement. Where to place your feet and how to place it. There are two types of positions. There's regular, and then there's goofy. So I set my foot regular on the deck with my back foot snug against the brake, so I know where my feet are at. And I would say possibly at a 45-degree angle. So my feet fit on perfectly. And then my feet can basically fit perfect together like a puzzle piece. Like an indent right here, and there's an indent right here. You basically just put your heel right here, and then your toes right in here. So it fits perfectly.
You're in the light there.
Just go to the skate park for 5 minutes a day and just ride around with your feet in like that. Push with your back foot. Goofy, back foot. This stance will also help with flicking the tricks because your toes are over the edge. It'll help with flicking your tricks, catching your tricks, landing everything perfectly. You'll be able to get the most foot space on your scooter. You can't put both your feet on like this. You can put both your feet on like this, but you don't have a lot of foot space. So right here is perfect. You get enough room for both your feet. Keep in mind, everything I'm telling you guys, I ride regular. For hand placement for bar spins, put my hands here. For hand placements for tail whips, I put my hands out here, perfectly in the middle of the grips. For bar twists, I put my hand right here. For kicklesses, I put my hands right in the middle.
Oh my God, the scooter though.
And why is that? Because it gives you the most leverage.
Thunder wants the kickless. Yes, she does.
Okay, so next time we're gonna go to gear. The only thing you really need here is just it to be gold. I mean, you need just gold soles and gold knee pads, and there's nothing really gold on here, so that's pretty much it. Okay, I'm just kidding, not really gold. I have thick Nike shoes. These are called Pro Steppers. I also have footprint insole, insoles inside my shoes, so in pads. I also wear Fuse knee pads. These are very, very hard to find. I bought them about a year or two ago, so they're very, very, can't get them. Okay, so I ride Fuse knee pads, but for any of the beginners out there, I would recommend hard shell knee pads. Otherwise, as a professional, I've learned to fall. I ride and I like Fuse knee pads. Moving on to the helmet, I ride a Harsh helmet, which is certified and
it will save your brain.
Yeah, and custom fit to me. I had to put an extra pad because I have a lopsided head. New hat angle, new trick, new stuff. Let's go over some new tips. Okay, so listen here. So there are so many different styles of way to catch. There's basically 4 different ways, whatever way you stand. You have your back foot, you have your front foot, and then here you have your goofy, your front foot, and your back foot. So I'm just gonna say, because I'm regular, catch with my back foot, you're gonna wanna put your right foot up like this, and you're gonna wanna learn to whip it and put your foot down to catch it. So every time I hit your foot, you basically grab it with your foot. What the funk? Why can I never tell in all of our videos? So it is very important for you to keep your feet on your grip tape at all times. So basically keep your scooter with you. When you jump in the air, you can pull up on your scooter and you can keep your scooter floating up in the air. Okay, so now we're gonna teach you guys how to bunny hop if you don't know how to do that. So you first have to lift up your front wheel and then your back wheel.
One more time, do that again.
First you're gonna wanna lift up your front wheel and then your back wheel. But you wanna do this rapidly and you're gonna wanna push up with your legs and pull with your arms. This is the best way to bunny hop and get the most height out of it. the best way how to bunny hop. Copy me if you want to do it. And then the simpler one for flat ground riders or any other riders, you just go straight up like this. That's how you're able to do like kicklesses flat, rewind, double front bra, you know, those regular tricks. When you bunny hop, you need to learn how to glue your feet to the deck. Keep it with you. Do not do what I'm doing at home. Do it again. See, I'm jumping with my body and not with my scooter. I'm doing tricks with the scooter. The scooter is mine. It's mine. I want to keep it with me. I like it.
I mean, it's gold. Who doesn't want it?
I know, right? You want it. You can have some Tim Tams and some 100 1000s. So we are gonna do something simple, how to keep yourself level when you take off. You can practice on banks. You can all you have to do is basically just jump off and you have to land perfectly. Once you've learned how to do that, how to lean forward when you take off the tiniest bit, you can move it to a quarter and apply the same thing there. The more experience, the more practice you do, the better you'll get.
The battle?
Yeah. Go to your skate park and learn to jump everything, and that will help you the most. Let's do this! Yes, I could do this. I know I could do it. I know I could do it. I know. Yeah! See, when you have a mentality like that, you're able to just land anything. But if you're like, okay, I'll give it a try. Okay, I'll try again. And then someone came to the skate park and said, if you landed a tailwhip right now, you'll get a Lamborghini. I bet you try your heart off. I've done that before. I've said like, I'm gonna get this when I land the trick. And I land it faster than I've ever had before. I've been to a skate park and kids have said, Corey, I wanna land this trick. I'm gonna try it right now. They do it, they said it was the first time they ever landed, and they said it's because I was there. You know, do whatever, put it in your mind so you can push yourself as hard as you can. Okay, so when I learned the bar saran wrap both ways, I sat at the skate park for hours, for like 5 hours, practicing this. When I came home, I sat in the house practicing this. I practiced just one at a time. For people that are here to just become pro and they want to become pro and they want to work so hard, you got to commit your life off. If you're here for fun, you know, take these tips, apply them, but you know, still got to give it a try if you want to learn. But if you want to become a pro, you got to commit like no other. You have to push yourself so hard. Like for me and Capernaum, we've been riding for 11 years each. We had no one to teach us any of this. We just learned it all on ourselves. We just learned it. So honestly, you guys could do this yourself, and it's you that's going to make you as good as you want to be. So if you guys look at Ryan Williams, he's risked so much to get where he's at. He's pushed the limits like crazy. Like obviously, yeah, you can bring a mattress to your park and practice front flips. Don't throw it straight to concrete unless you really feel like you can. Then commit and throw it. Because I learned my first backflip on concrete, no mattress, no anything, because we had nothing. So you guys could do it that easy. If you had a mattress, you have people there to spot you and hold you while you're there, you could do it. Tip, always hold your scooter, never throw it. This is for people that have plateaued, that have hit a limit where they feel like they can't progress anymore. So I bet you have like 3 tricks that you always do. Change it up. Start doing oppo whips. Start trying to do saran wrap. That's what I did. Start jumping fences or grinds, opposite bar spins, air outs, turn downs, gaps. Ride with other friends that you wouldn't usually ride with. Play scoot with them. Mess around, kind of like change the way you basically would go to the skate park. Change everything about it, but also apply your same tricks so you don't lose them. Those are always fun to keep around.